I think the most important, why it's most important now comes from Rebecca Ryan. Here's what she says of why mentoring is needed. Mentoring is needed because most managers suck. She's got an article. Go out to her website and read. It's a great article. If managers were doing their job, we wouldn't need mentors, probably. In CPA firms, manager is a title. Most of our managers are not managing anything. Client relationships, they're wonderful technicians. They do not have the people skills, the true management skills. That's why Boomer Consulting has a program for those people. You need to get them training because they don't know how. I don't blame the managers in our firms. How many of you have 15 or 20-year managers? A lot of firms have those people. They've never made it to partner, but they're great. They do good work. They take care of partners. You don't want to lose them, but they'll drive your millennials away. That's why I recommend mentoring, jumping a generation if you can, for your highest potential people. The big advantage of mentoring, it helps employees contribute faster. They understand how to get things done in the system. The spirit of mentoring is one of them. It's hard to describe. It's even harder to implement and instill, but it's one of the most important career development activities. You know, it's valued by people in all walks of life, but nowhere is it more important than in professional service firms like ours. You know, the strong role models and the continuous transfer of knowledge is the foundation of the CPA profession. It's how CPAs learn their trades. Someone shows them. And you've probably heard this, being the HR and training folks. I didn't learn that in college. What they learn in your firm, they don't teach them in college. Mentoring binds people to a firm. And you can see how that is definitely a competitive advantage. Because we are so technology focused. The longer you keep people, the better they get at the technology, the faster, more efficient they can serve the client. High turnover is very costly in CPA firms. Even in a bad economy, turnover will rise if you cut these programs, if you ignore them, if you don't communicate. You have to work harder now than you ever did. Even though you may be downsizing some and looking at your weaker performers, it's still, you do not want to lose your all-stars. Learning for all ages in the firm. When you get up to the partner level, the experienced manager level, you can't stop learning. You are learning managers, learning coordinators, learning directors, HR directors. You cannot stop learning because if you cruise, you decline. This is another maester saying, you can't stand still. Status quo does not work. If you're not advancing, you're shrinking. You're moving backwards. If your firm is not getting better, it's getting worse. More reasons for a mentoring program. It's a big jump from college to the workplace, and you've heard that by the young people coming into your firm. It's a way to reinforce the firm's vision, values, and performance standards. It helps people develop greater commitment and accountability because that communication is flowing. The mentoring process helps our people develop the discipline required to accomplish their goals. The most important reason, that's the most important reason for a mentoring program. Retention and development of our best and brightest people. In firms, 75%, right, Heidi? Isn't it 75% are retiring? The big word now, it used to be hiring, and it's all that ongoing stuff, but succession. Who's going to buy me out? If you want to put some legs under your mentoring program, ask the partners, who is going to replace you? Who's going to pay for your retirement?